It's race week again, sort of. I've got a 20 miler on Sunday in preparation for London Marathon, but I'm not racing it, which sounds weird, or it does to me anyway. We're going to treat it as a long training run. It just makes the normal weekly long run a bit more exciting, I suppose, in a race environment. It's at Bramley, which is somewhere in Reading. It's held by Reading Road Races Association Club. I'm looking forward to it because it'll be nice to be in that race environment. It'd be nice to get a medal and a t-shirt. It seems a bit sad, but I like them. And it'll be just good to run with other people around me, be a bit of a different route instead of doing the same route that we do every week here at home. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'll take you through my week in the lead up to the race. So Monday was supposed to be a 12k easy run. Was it 14? Ended up doing 16k and did it pretty much all at marathon pace. And it felt completely good. It felt really good actually, so that is hopeful. Probably silly not to follow the plan, but I was running with a different guide. I was running with Pete rather than Andy, and Pete is a very fast runner, and one thing led to another, and as sort of the guide sort of sets the pace, just went out quick and continued going quick. And it was impressive more so because there are two big hills that we do. We maintained that pace even on those. Very pleased with Monday's run, although I was worried that I overdid it. So Tuesday was an interval session. It was 5 lots of 1k at 5k pace with 90 seconds recovery. It went okay. So I actually did it wrong. I went at target 5k pace, which was fine for the first 4.5k. And then the last bit of the last rep, I struggled. And I actually felt my shins again. But I think that was because I didn't properly warm up. I think it might be the impact on a treadmill. I wonder if that makes a difference. Anyway, just thinking out loud. But yeah, other than that last bit, it went well. I was satisfied with how it went. I've been using my race shoes on speed sessions as well, just to see if there's something about the way my race shoes are and if that causes the pain on the longer races. But again, I don't think that is the issue. But we'll see. Don't think I'll be wearing them on Sunday, but I haven't decided yet. Wednesday is normally a midweek long run, but because we're doing a race, even though it isn't a race, we've shortened the midweek run to allow for a tiny bit of a taper, and so I only did 11k, it felt comfortable the entire way through, to the point where I went from it being on the really end of an easy run to finish at marathon pace, and I felt comfortable. It was the first time I actually checked my heartbeat. I don't do any heartbeat stuff, but I was on the treadmill and it has a heartbeat sensor, so I thought I'd try it out. And even towards the end, where I was sort of not fatigued because it was a short run, but towards the end of the run at my fastest pace, my heart rate was really low. So I don't know if that's a fault of the machine or I just have a low heart rate, or I wasn't stressed. But all of those to me are a good indicator, or an indication that running is going well. Friday run done. It was a 30-minute shakeout run with 5 lots of strides. It went well. went really quickly actually, because now I rarely run for 30 minutes or less. But I did feel my shins. I don't know if that's just race paranoia, even though I'm not racing properly on Sunday. I think it might have been the hills that I was doing on Monday as part of my run. I don't know. It's just frustrating because it's been fine, no pain whatsoever, for the last 4 weeks, and 2 days before race day, I can feel it. So it's frustrating and annoying me, but I'm hoping it's nothing. I've even also got this theory that rest days make it worse. So as a result, instead of tomorrow being a rest day, I'm going to do a short run and see if that helps. But I'll let you know. So Saturday, I did decide to run. I was visiting family, so I did the local park run. Took it very steady, very easy, and I really think it helped because there was no pain in it. It was a horrendous park run, lots of rain, but a fairly flat and even course. And yeah, just taking it slowly, kept my muscles ticking, and I felt good after it. Sunday was race day. It was the Bramley 20 miler by Reading. A well attended race. Seemed like lots of people there. It was the first proper race that I've entered where I was not racing. I was treating it as a faster long run, which was sort of good because it was a hilly course, lots of hills. It's two 10-mile laps, and towards the last few miles of either lap, it's lots of hills, which was fine the first time round. Second time round, they felt like mountains. But it was a really good race, freezing cold, very boring in terms of my guide was saying there was just nothing to describe. It was straight country roads with tall hedges on either side. So not the most interesting. And I never know if that's good, if because I can't see that there is nothing to see. But I do think it's nice when you're getting some commentary and there's some interesting things around you. Halfway through the race, the boring middle bit, we had a lovely companion called Liz who joined us. And yeah, it was just nice to meet someone new and have someone to talk to that made the miles feel a little bit easier. But yeah, really good race. I didn't take any footage, but I've got a couple of photos that my guide has sent me, so I will put them on. But I was very pleased with how it went. Really glad there was no pain in the legs. So I think I'm going to start taking less rest days. But yeah, back to another full week of training this week, sort of. Rest days are a bit out of place because we've done our long run on a Sunday rather than a Saturday. But yeah, this race has made me feel even more excited.